Hey, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell for future notifications of all other videos. Well, now you got me dancing. Morning and welcome to another beautiful Sunday scripture. Today's scripture is going to be Psalms 18 verse 2. Again, Psalms chapter 18 verse 2. So let's get reading that verse. Psalms chapter 18 verse 2 in the NIV. Chapter 2. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. My God is my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. One more time. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. My God is my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. So yes, Psalms 18:2. You're getting this message. I'm filming it day before Sunday, and usually I think about what I'm going to film Sunday, and I figured I'd film now and then put it out Sunday tomorrow. So you may ask, Rico, why Psalms 18:2? It's because of the things that are happening in this world, in my life, and I know in everybody else's life. You see with this political arena, you see it in your jobs, you see it, attacks on your family, on you, and you got to remember that God is there. I usually get apps, or I have this app, the Bible app, that usually sends me verses every day. For some reason, it hasn't been sending me in, and it's called the Bible app. And I usually read a scripture from there, and it usually gives me insight on what to say the following Sunday. But again, since it hasn't been sending me anything, I had to go in and pull it up, and for some odd reason, something told me pull it up today. I usually email these inspirational sayings when I feel it's something good that I need to talk about on Sunday. I have a few already stored, but for some odd reason, this one touched me today to say what I had to say. We go through a lot of, like I said, we go through a lot of things. We're being attacked daily, and we tend to lose our faith. We tend to lose trust and belief, especially those that don't have a lot of trust and belief in the beginning. And the devil can turn their minds quickly to do the wrong thing, as we see with a lot of people who are saying that a certain person is their Messiah, is the Messiah of today, and they're lying and causing hate. You gotta pray to God and let Him know that, hey God, I know you're my rock, I know you're my fortress, and I know that you will deliver me from these evil things that are attacking me, not only from this political realm, but from work, but people in the street, your home, and your health. You got to pray and know that God's there. He gives you that free reign to make your decision. But when the time comes and He knows that you're about to drown, He grabs your hand and pulls you up. He protects you. Just like when Jesus was walking along the shore and the disciples saw Jesus walking. And they're like, is that Him? Is that Him? And He starts walking on the water. And they're like, Jesus, that's you. If it's you, like, tell me and I'll come out to meet you. And Jesus said, yeah, come on out. So one of the disciples goes out, steps out on the water on faith, believing that nothing's going to happen to them. But as they were walking, they started losing faith. They started losing trust, and they started to sink into the water. And Jesus reached out and pulled them up and put them back on the boat. Another one, again, where God is always there for you, is when the disciples and Jesus were in the river or sea, and the boat was rocking and going side to side, really just being tossed around by the water. Jesus was sleeping, and his disciples were scared, and they were looking at her like, "Oh, how can he sleep in this troubled water?" And he should, "Oh my goodness, we're going to die." Jesus woke up and said, "Be calm," and the water settled down. And he always says, "Oh, thee of little faith." The disciples kind of looked up and like, "Well, how could you sleep?" Well, how he could sleep is he knew God was there. He knew that the devil was causing that disruption to make them lose faith, to not know that there's a fortress around them, to make them think that they won't be delivered from this evil, from this ugliness that's happening out there. So this is why I read this, because there's so much out there, and we gotta just know. You have to know that God is there. God is there. He's the rock. He's the fortress that's your. There's a rock foundation, and then a fortress that's built on that foundation, and He's always there protecting you. He'll deliver you from what's out there. I would tell people, when you're praying, when you're just sitting at your desk or whatever it is, just pray. Just say, God, you're my rock in whom I take refuge. You're my shield, the horn of my salvation, my strength, my stronghold. Just say that. Just pray something like that. Besides, the daily prayer that you should be praying. Know that in your heart. Also pray that He comes into your heart and stay. I pray that quite a bit. I pray that God would come into my heart, not only my heart, but my children's heart, my spouse's heart, my wife's heart, my brothers and sisters, people I touch in life. I pray that He comes into their hearts and stay in their stead. You're supposed to pray for other people, and I'll get the verse, the chapter and verse, where it states where if you're married to somebody who's a non-believer, and this when I was going through my divorce, this is all the stuff that I read and learned. If you're married to a non-believer and you pray for them, just because you're praying for them, you protect them. Even if they don't want you to, even if they're like, "Oh, don't do that." If you pray for them, you're putting that shield around them. You're putting God's shield around them. Why? Because you believe in the God. You trust in God. You know that He's your rock. He knows that that He's the fortress for you, and He knows that you would deliver. He knows that you want Him to deliver. I'm messing some of this up a little bit here, so let me re-say that again. He knows that you know that He is your rock. He knows that you know that He is your fortress. He knows that you know that He will deliver you and the people you pray for out of the evil's hands. So if you pray for that person, you're protecting that person. It doesn't have to be your spouse. It could be anybody. You're protecting them. You're putting that hedge, that fortress around them because of your strong faith. That's why I chose this today. It's just something how things are just getting worse and worse. And I don't know if it's because when COVID came and people sat idle and we weren't talking to each other. They say idle mind is a devil's playground. I think a lot of people who didn't talk to others, the devil really got into their head and he started listening to them. That's what I believe during COVID time. COVID did some damage. And now it's time to heal not only your body, but your mind. Believe and trust in God. He's there to help you. He's your rock. He's your fortress, and He will deliver you from evil. God bless you. Thank you for watching this video. And I would like to also say thank you for watching any or all of my videos that I have put out there in the past. I would like for you to look at some shorts that I have created. I hope they are funny to you. I hope they bring you some laughter and some joy. I hope all of my videos I've posted out here for you on YouTube have brought you some enlightenment, have enriched your life, have did some type of positive impact for you. If you would like to watch any of my past videos or a video I've mentioned in this video, click here and here. Or if you would like to subscribe, click here. With that, thank you for watching. And until our next video, see ya.